Traveling is an exciting and memorable experience for the majority of us, full of opportunities to see famous places, embrace new cultures, try exotic foods, and even make new friends. But in the midst of all the fun, it is easy to forget how much our vacations and business trips affect the environment. Your mode of transportation, lodging style, eating habits, and even the contents of your suitcase can all have an impact on the carbon footprint of your trip. And just like in everyday life, your environmental impact is determined by a combination of many smaller ones that can quickly add up. Let's dive in and take a closer look at some of the simplest and most effective ways to reduce your carbon footprint when traveling. Sometimes there is simply no other option but to take to the skies, but thankfully there are several ways to reduce or even eliminate your flight's carbon dioxide emissions. Choose a more environmentally friendly airline. Some airlines are working harder than others to provide greener forms of air travel, just as not all planes are the same. Fly direct and choose economy. Although business and first class seats are more comfortable, they take up significantly more space per person and thus have a much larger carbon footprint. It is preferable to fly economy if you want to reduce your carbon footprint. Coming prepared with waste-free tools is the best way to avoid plastic or excessive waste while traveling. With this, it is much easier to avoid the unnecessary waste that we can easily generate while traveling. Choose reusable, biodegradable packaging and easy options. Many of these items you already have at home and only need to bring with you. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you have to go out and buy everything new. Here are some reusable or eco-friendly items to bring along on your travels. We travelers can help to improve employment opportunities and earnings, which can have a significant economic impact on the local population. In terms of employment, the local community could increase their earnings and socioeconomic status, leading to an improved standard of living. Bypass using travel agents and avoid booking tours and activities online before you go. When you book locally, the operator or business keeps the majority, if not all of the money you pay. Also, avoid mass-produced souvenirs, which are frequently made in filthy factories, and instead, buy something unique directly from the maker. Invest in eco-lodging by booking sustainable, innovative, and eco-friendly resorts and Airbnbs. Whether you're on a tight budget or looking to splurge, there are accommodations all over the world that are innovating and reducing their environmental impact. And the greater the demand for environmentally friendly accommodation grows, the more we influence other properties to change their practices. This might seem like an obvious one, but it is so common for travelers to automatically book a rental car when they're booking a trip. When traveling, use public transportation when possible and as much as possible. Both trains and buses are some of the lowest carbon emitting modes of transportation next to riding a bicycle, and a great way to see a place like a local. Also, consider using carpooling options like Uber or GrabCar for short trips around the city. A lot of places in the Philippines and abroad have awesome bike sharing programs that will help you reduce your carbon footprint while traveling. And walking is always a wonderful option. It will drastically reduce your carbon emissions and it is a lovely way to get some exercise. Reducing, reusing, and recycling waste helps save landfill space by keeping useful materials out. The amount of energy and natural resources needed to produce or collect the raw materials and manufacture the product are reduced. Encourage the places you visit to reduce waste and to implement water and energy-saving measures. Use reusable bags, storage containers, and towels. Buy fruits and vegetables without packaging. Without a doubt, one of the best aspects of traveling is the food. It is an incredible way to learn about the experience, other cultures, and destinations. However, not all food experiences are long-term. Food sustainability is a complicated topic, and it is frightening to realize how our global food network works. I believe that the best way to participate is to eat organically farmed, locally sourced food that is in season and benefits the community. Many resorts import 50 to 90% of their food, and unfortunately, many resorts do not support local farmers, resulting in food with a massive carbon footprint.